Hey folks, Andy Gill, Likable Recruiter. Check out all of my videos and articles on my website, www.likablerecruiter.com, or look me up on LinkedIn. But today, I just wanted to do a quick video on something that I think that a lot of recruiters really don't do well at all. I haven't always done this well myself, but it's something that I've worked on over the past few years to set myself apart from other recruiters and, like I always say, be more likable. So the topic is initially sending a message or an email to a prospective candidate. For me, this is something that is just really, really vital, especially if you're in recruiting positions that are hard to fill, to be really good at what you're sending and the content that you're sending or that you're sending to these folks. So wanted to take some time and talk about that. I've got a little outline here of kind of the things that I think about when I'm creating a message. And number one is this subject line. It's got to be personalized. It's got to spark curiosity. 80% of people are passive candidates. They don't consider themselves looking for new work. They don't consider themselves available for new roles. They're not looking to talk to a recruiter, and so they're passive. I can't tell you how many emails a software engineer gets these days, especially a senior level technologist. Your message has to be something that is catchy, and a lot of times they're only going to read the subject line, and that's okay. Not every one of your emails is going to get opened, and not everyone is going to get responded to. But if you put a subject line in there that is personalized, that it sparks curiosity, there's something about it that sets it apart, and then especially if they were referred to you, just saying that person's name in that subject line inspires them maybe to have a little bit more inclination to click that open button and read the rest of the email. And then in the body of the email, kind of in order, the things that I like to hit is this idea of breaking the ice. So nothing recruiting related, but just something soft and inviting to allow them to keep reading. And then you want to tell them how you found them and prove you did your homework in this. So don't just say, hey, I found you on LinkedIn. But what were you looking for, and what skills did they have that kind of jumped out at you, or what experience or what employer did they have that really made you say, you know what, this guy might be worth contacting. Thirdly, what the company is doing and how they can help. So what is your company doing specifically, and how do the skills that this person have, how do they relate to what the company is doing? And so really an opportunity to kind of entice the person to be interested, not in just the position, but the company as a whole, and what the company is like and what they're doing. Number four, employee value proposition. So basically the full-time benefits that your company offers. And then number five on there, a call to action. If you work up on these emails and you have all this great information and you entice this person, but there's no call to action, that person may read that and say, hey, that sounds like a great opportunity. I'll file that for later, and they'll never come back to it. So a call to action that is easy for them to respond and do is super important. And then close it with a personal reference as well. Just good habit to get into. So this is kind of what it looks like, I think, in a real world scenario. So you got your person. I'm emailing Joe Schmo at email.com here. But the subject line. So it starts out with the subject line. This is something they're going to see whether they open the email or not. Hey, Joe, yes, we are actually recruiting. So this is something that is timely for right now, today's COVID-19 world. We are actually hiring. And so them seeing that and like, oh, wow, this company is actually hiring right now. Let me see at least what they got. And then, I just put in there mobile development technical lead. So then they're going to open it up. They're going to say, hey, Joe, and I kind of got this color coordinated. That top one is going to be the breaking of the ice. First off, I hope this message finds you safe, healthy, and sane. These are interesting times that we find ourselves living in. And I know a job move right now may not be on the top of your mind. The truth is, sometimes great opportunities show themselves in the most peculiar of times. And you could personalize this to however you want. Obviously, I made this up, a hypothetical person I'm contacting. But you can obviously see that this opening line, the breaking of the ice, is timely for right now, where we find our world in today. And then it goes into telling them how you found them. And then also you really want to work in proof that you did your homework in this portion. So not just how you found them, but that I want that person to know that, hey, this guy actually knows what he's talking about. So something like this I put on there. I happen to be searching for our newest software technical lead for one of our development teams. Your GitHub profile was impressive, and I appreciate all the Swift code repositories that you have contributed to. You truly seem to have the technical skills that we are looking for. So a little bit of flattery worked in with that, but the gist of it is that, hey, they found me on, this guy found me on GitHub, and he also looked at my code. He looked at what I do, and he can carry on a conversation about what I'm passionate about. So then it moves into what the company is doing and how they can help. So those skills that obviously entice you to message this person, how do they relate to what the company is doing? I made up a company here, Likable Software Incorporated, is a software development company that is developing proprietary software for podcasters that allows them to take their message and recording capabilities on the road with ease. Our cloud-based mobile recording platform allows for the user to record, edit, and post content to various third-party platforms with ease, all while being 100% cloud native. So using those buzzwords to really entice them to keep reading throughout this portion, but just giving them an example of what the company is doing. Our employees are afforded the ability and autonomy to be creative and innovative with the latest technologies and mentalities. We foster a startup mentality with the backing of strong financial support from our current customer base. Your mobile development skills and experience with cloud-based technology is directly relatable to what this team is doing, and more importantly, the role we are currently looking to fill. So again, a little bit of flattery, but it's connecting that person's skills with what this company is doing. How do those two things meet in the middle, and what's the benefit for both parties to come together? And then the employee value proposition. So just a bulleted statement here of, obviously some things on here are pretty standard, but you want to hit all those things to make sure that they understand that this is, this is a good company. It's a reputable company. It's got all the normal benefits, and then dangling in a couple of other things. I put in here sit and stand desks and ergonomically approved office chairs. If I were going to start a company, this is something that I would do for everybody. And then finally there's last two things in the email, a call to action. Again, if you do all this work here and you don't make it easy for them to respond, then you've missed the mark. And I just put in here, if you are ready to push your career to the next level with a company that truly cares about you and your family, then let's chat. Or have a coffee or a sandwich. I'll make it easy. Click here and you can schedule a time to chat. And so just making that hyperlink to your interactive calendar, so they can just click a time and it automatically goes in your calendar, makes it easy for you, easy for them. And then finally, ending it with a personal touch. Joe, I really look forward to hearing from you. We are ready to hire the right person. The right person may just be you. So as you can see, this isn't too long, and obviously you're going to take all the highlights off, but I just wanted to have that as a visual so you can see the different areas that I like to touch. And you can build these out in templates, but always make it personal. Don't just copy and paste what you sent the last 10 people. You got to make it personal. You got to pull something out from where you found them, the platform that you found them on, that connects them personally to the position that you're hiring for. And I think if you do this, it's not too long, it's not too short, it's got everything that they need. I think that you're increasing the likelihood of this person is A, going to open the message, and B, going to respond to it. And hopefully they're going to be responding with, setting up a call on your calendar. So I hope this helps. Maybe it does, but I think this is something that if you improve, you'll be better, you'll be more likable, and you'll be more successful. Thanks, guys. Have a great week.